Ida Bird Hill with the B.O.L.D Next Gen Executive Blueprint will change how you look at your career trajectory. B.O.L.D is an acronym for Build a Futuristic Leadership Vision.
And then you also have to have a vision of where you think the company would go. Because this is a third generation or fourth generation?
Fifth generation.
And I remember saying to the matriarch, we're going to become $1 billion baby. Remember that conversation? And every time they would say something to me, is that part of the $1 billion baby playbook?
Yes.
Because I had to remind people, this is not a feel good, this is revenue. We're on our way to get to $1 billion. This is how we're going to get there. So you have to keep it on the revenue tip and remind people every conversation that this culture that we're building is getting us to the $1 billion figure we're trying to get to.
Yeah. And I remember some of the conversations where it was like, we're going to be $1 billion company. And we're like, okay, it's not going to happen overnight. But we started to really start thinking of really laying down that foundation of how we're going to get there. How is this going to work? How can we be better? Because we want to have more money. We want to generate more product and revenue. But we started to get smarter about it. We didn't we started really looking at automating with technology and equipment. So it didn't always translate into growth of individuals was growing as our revenue did. We were just learning to be more efficient.
Own an inner AI CEO mindset.
The question is, when you're doing your job, do you consider behavior? This is what Mango looks at. How we work, how we innovate, how we decide, but even more so, how do we fail?
Lead a culture revolution.
Which I've never seen that excitement before, because normally they come in, the middle managers have dread for meetings. But for the first time, I remember in the survey that the middle managers like, oh my God, they really share everything with us. What did that do for your culture?
Our material comes from to how many employees we have in this all one report, what all this meant, and we even got some ideas from them on how we can move forward.
Great. Now, those were our first middle manager sessions. We did conflict resolution, emotional intelligence for the middle managers.
Drive revenue and profits.
But your executives sleep, eat, breathe revenue and profits. They don't want to hear anything else. If it didn't add to the bottom line, it's a mute issue. The question is, do you ever talk revenue and profits?
Let Ida Bird Hill inspire, motivate, and coach your leaders to be bold.